thought this was a really interesting story, and it comes as the Supreme Court is about to make some rulings, some very important rulings on the Defense of Marriage Act and also Proposition 8, the ban on gay marriage in California. Anyway, this little girl, she is 5 years old, just an itty-bitty little thing, decided to go out and sell lemonade, and this was across the street from Westboro Baptist Church. And if you followed this story, then you know Westboro Baptist has been very, very vocal about...
They got that nutty pastor down there that just does, like, interrupts funerals for servicemen and does all kinds of crazy things.
Well, I'll tell you something. So this little girl is out there. She's selling lemonade for peace, you know, for $1. She is raising tons of money, and there were even a group of veterans who came by to buy lemonade from her to show support for what she was doing. And the people at the church were yelling slurs out the window, and they tried to call the cops to get the little girl to move. And I just think, you know what, people, especially if you are putting yourself out there in some kind of religious context, you know, be a good person. Just be a good person. You don't have to yell slurs at veterans and at 5-year-old little girl trying to get her to move just because she's doing something good.
And then go and talk about loving Christ.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, if you don't love your brother, you're not loving at all. And that's not loving.
I think I couldn't agree with you more, and it's so frustrating to me when I see, you know, people act like that and then they hide behind their religion or their. It makes me angry. But
you know, and I think that's why a lot of Christians get a bad rap sometimes, because, you know, they profess, you know, like you said, loving your brother, loving your sister, loving thy neighbor as himself, and then they kind of berate people that don't believe the same things they believe. And me and my mom were having a conversation about this weekend, that it makes it tough for non-believers to think that the institution of Christianity or organized religion in any capacity, no matter if you're Christian or Jewish or Catholic or whatever, that it makes it difficult for non-believers to want to be involved in organized religion when they see people, leaders of organized religion,
go crazy.
Exactly. So
I mean, let's just be, you know, call it what it is.
Like in any group or collective group, there's always a nutcase, or there's always something. I think most religion today has kind of stepped back. I don't see nearly the voices speaking out against things that I used to in organized religion. I really do. Except this guy, this one we're talking about. I don't know. Does he want to be famous? What does he want to be?
Something. Who knows? He wants to be something.
Who knows? It's too bad though. But good for that little girl, because she raised a ton of money.